I was the friend that was gonna get hurt. And so I didn't realise this, and I was like, oh, well, try talking to her, try playing games with her, try like, interacting with it. And he went, well, I have been. And it was, it then, I don't know how this happened. Like, I don't know how guys go from 1 minute being talking to you that serious and then being flirty with you. I don't get it. So 1 minute we were being like all chatty, like, like laughing and joking about stuff, and then he turned it like flirty and was like, and I said to him, like, he said, oh, I don't know, she keeps making up excuses. So I went, well, like, do you actually like want to be with her? And he went, yeah, I love her. And I went, that's a bit odd. Like, how can you love someone, like, when they've blown you off a couple of times? Like, okay, but I didn't factor in. So we had like a month of this going back and forth, and then so I was like, right, okay, I thought, he was a bit flirty with me, so I was like, okay, like, I'll see what happens. So I decided that I was gonna, like, I decided to just see how far he would go in flirting with me. And he was like, he said to me, he said, oh well, I don't know what's going on between me and this girl, but I don't know what's going on between me and this girl and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what, I fell for it. I bloody fell for it, and I hated it. I hate it now because I'm like, ugh. So I fell for it, hook, line and sinker, and I mean, this guy, I genuinely liked him. Like, I had feelings for him, and, well, did I have feelings? I don't know. Well, I liked him more than a friend. Let's put it that way. So I don't know how many months ago, it was about 7 months ago this. So 7 months ago, I get a message from my best friend saying, basically, she sent me a screenshot of the message that he sent to her. We'd all been out on, like, and we've all been out at a pub and enjoyed like a nice evening, sitting on the grass, overlooking like where we were. And so my best friend sent me this message from the guy that I liked. At the time, my best friend was asking me, like, do I love him? Am I in love with him? I was like, I don't know. I said to her, I don't know, because my head, I've been messed around by him so many times that I don't know. So I say to her, like, so she sends me a message saying, so she sent me a screenshot of the message that he sent to her, saying how much he loves her, saying how much he wants to be with her, and stuff like that. And you know what? My best friend had me fooled. My best friend was like, oh, I don't know what to do. She basically acting like she was shocked, when in actual fact, she knew what she was doing. And yeah, and the award for the best actress goes to her, because she played shocked. She played, ooh, the devoting friend. Ooh. Yeah, once a backstabber, always a backstabber. So it was, and then it all came to light that them two had been dating behind my back, going out behind my back, secretly messaging each other, and I didn't realise that it was my best friend that the guy was trying to get with. while he was flirting with me. Nice one, dude. So I I sat there, right, and it all came out on Saturday. Me, my best friend, and the guy that I liked and had been messed around by for a year, or well, added into a group on Facebook by the girl, by my best friend, and she played the victim. She was like, oh, I don't know what's going on between you two, but you need to sort it out, and then left the chat. And I was like, what the hell? So the guy that had messed me around and, you know, was trying to get with my best friend, rang me, told me what was really been going on, and so I tried to confront my best friend about it. She said, oh, it was nothing, it's nothing. You know, we didn't date, we haven't dated. And I said to her, well, why is it that the guy, why is he telling me the exact opposite what you're telling me? Like, tell me about that. And I literally, I was crying. I was crying, I was upset, because Saturday night, I'd lost 2 of my friends. Well, my best friend I'd lost, man, his friendship was lost, and we had 10 years worth of friendship. And the guy, we lost a year's worth of friendship. Now, for me, losing my 2 friends hurt me the most. And what I did was, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I was so hurt by it that my best friend could actually go there with a guy that I liked, and have the nerve to send me the screenshots of the conversation that he sent to her. And I still don't know if the guy that messed me around for a year was telling the truth, or my best friend was telling me the truth, because I haven't spoken to them. I don't want to speak to them, because at the moment, like, it's been what, 7 months, and I don't want them in my life. I've accepted that what's happened has happened, but I generally, the one lesson I've learned is trust your instincts. And when a guy's messing you about, don't keep going back to him. Find someone new. And you know what? I know I was really quick in jumping into a new relationship, but I did. I mean, I was messed around by a guy for about what, a year and a half, and because it all came out in August, near my birthday. And me and my current boyfriend have been talking 2 weeks, for 2 weeks after this incident happened, and I'd never ever felt like I could trust anyone again after what had happened, let alone trust any of my friends, trust anyone, like friends wise, family wise, because what happened to me really made me realise that I can't trust people. And even now I struggle now having trust issues with friendships that I have, because I'm thinking, are they going to do that to me, what my best friend did to me? And that's always going to be in your head. Doesn't matter if you're with a nice guy, it's always going to be there. And I I generally, like, 3 months into mine and my boyfriend's relationship, I did question, should I message my best friend? And I didn't, because I spoke to my boyfriend and my boyfriend was like, no, because what they've done really hurt you. I mean, he saw the damage. He had to collect the pieces that they did left in me on the floor, and he had to collect them, and he's spending 7 months of managing his relationship, building me into this person that I am now, and to this person that I am now, telling this story, because for him to do that was amazing. He could have walked away. He didn't have to, he doesn't have to put up with me, but he still does. He puts up with me. And that's the thing that I never really had with the guy. I never had, the stability, the knowing of what we are. It was always, oh, we're friends. Oh, we're more than friends. Oh, we're friends. But now, I have a clear mind and I have stability, that I know where I am in my relationship with my boyfriend.